Hello, I am Dr. Doretha Field, mental health training specialist for Eastern Florida State College Cares. The holidays may be a little bit of a challenge for many of us, even though it may be a time of celebration and goodness and just kind of feeling that everything is going to be okay. But there are occasions where it is not as pleasant as we would want it to be. And we understand that. So at Eastern Florida State College Cares Program, in conjunction with G Resolutions, we want you to know that you are not alone. We are here for you. Well, what causes so much of the mixed emotion during the holiday season? A lot of it comes from what is called social isolation. It may be that the person is feeling uncomfortable about being alone. Perhaps they're missing family members. Perhaps they're having financial difficulties. Perhaps the season may just bring to them memories of a person whom they've lost. There are so many reasons why the holidays can cause quite a bit of stress, distress, and anxiety. Well, I have for you some ideas on how you will be able to get through that. The holidays are actually mostly about how you feel and how you adjust to them. While there may be problems with anxiety, stress, and or depression throughout the year, it may actually become a little bit more exaggerated during November and December and even in January. And that's typically called seasonal affective disorder, which means that there's nothing to be ashamed of. You are not alone. In fact, 14% of the people in the United States have this seasonal emotional distress. So, what are some of the things that you can look forward to if you are actually ready to begin your journey toward mental health wellness and behavior wellness? Well, the first thing is to understand that you are not alone. The key there is that you can always reach out for support and help. And that's why Eastern Florida State Cares and G Resolutions are here for you. In fact, the number is going to be displayed on the screen throughout my talk with you tonight. So, the good thing is, here's what I want you to think about. One, you're not alone. And I keep saying that because I want you to feel that you don't have to feel uncomfortable about the feeling that you're having during this season. But I do have for you 9 tips on some things that you can do to get through this season and these emotions. Well, the first thing that's going to be very important is to make sure that you're getting plenty of rest. You see, what happens is when you rest, you'll be able to master the moods and the emotion, and you'll be able to release some of the positivity that is there for your self care. What about the idea of saying no? You know, sometimes we may feel that we have to say yes to all of the parties and all of the gatherings that will only bring you distress. Well, it's okay to say no. If you're not comfortable being a part of an activity, being a part of a celebration, because of whatever reason, it's okay to say no. You know what? Sometimes you may feel that you're missing your tradition. Well, here's an idea. Why not make your own tradition? Why not think about what makes you happy and something that you would like to do as a part of memory for this holiday season? There may be occasions where if you're being at parties and you're out, there's going to be alcohol. But so just try to limit the alcohol consumption, particularly if you're using it for mood enhancement. Then I don't want you to ever feel that you should be alone. Spend time with friends, find families, classmates, co-workers, someone that you can spend time with to make you feel better about what's happening during the season. You can also exercise readily and do it regularly because what happens, it's going to be a mood enhancer. It's going to give you energy It's going to make you feel so much better. And of course, here's one that's really hard. We got to do this. Avoid overeating because what happens, that's going to affect your health eventually after the season, and you don't want that to be a part of it. So, the holidays can be positive. It's up to how you can make it happen. And guess what? You can always feel free to reach out to Eastern Florida State College Cares and G Resolutions because we understand you. We understand what you're doing. We understand how you're feeling. We understand. And because we understand, we are here for you. You don't have anything to worry about other than being sure that you call the number that's on the screen. We are as close as your telephone number. Now, if you find yourself, this is very important, if you find yourself being sad more than usual, and if you find yourself to the point where you're entertaining suicide, be sure that you call 911. In addition, you can go immediately to the hospital emergency room. And if you feel like you need to talk or something that's really getting you out of that emotion, you can call the National Suicide Hotline. That number is 1 800 273 TALK. 1 800 273 TALK. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, you're going to reach out to someone who can help you. You are not alone. Eastern Florida State Cares Program, we're here for you. We care for you, and we want you to know together, you and I can get through the holiday blues that they're called. You are not alone. We are here for you. You got this, and we've got you.